Okay, hey guys, this is Lilith Evernight. Thanks for watching my channel. I just wanted to do a quick chit chat. I'm sorry about yesterday. I just wanted to do a little test drive on how the flow would go if I just decided to do a couple live readings a little bit here and there. So I am grounded and I've been studying the psychology of, certain things in the music industry, if that's the correct term. So I guess I just wanted to talk a little bit about that, combined with the fact that I'm just doing my collective reading. I was trying to blow some bubbles for some positive energy. I don't know if you can see that. So I'll just wait. Blessed be Ashe. God bless to those who watch my channel. I'm sorry about yesterday. Like I said, I was a little stoned. So let's just call in the quarters, right? Oh, hey, what's up to this person that is on here? More bubbles. The more likes and subscribes and shares, I'll put more bubbles. Right? The more support, the more bubbles. You never know. If you have any other ideas, creative ideas. So anyway, I have my rosemary, my sage. I'm about to kind of be on here real. Hi, awakened spirit. Hello. I was just talking a little bit about, some tarot readings, but I mean to do on some conspiracy theories. And also just to do some free ones, some intuitive messages, if, that's what people want as well. I think what it is that it's just really hard for me to do tarot readings for people sometimes and having to be brutally honest. So I think I just have to suck it up and just tell people the truth so that they can, heal through those messages instead of me just holding back and always wanting to sugarcoat. So I'm saging this energy. I was trying to do my makeup and match the blue, so I don't know. I was really contemplating. Hey, Rhonda Collins. Hey, guys. We're just gonna talk about, I was just talking about the music industry, right? So I was doing music as I started the reason why I wanted to talk about this conspiracy theory was because when I started my spiritual awakening, a lot of crazy things happened in my life. I'm not going to hold everybody up like I did yesterday, so but I just kind of wanted to talk about that a little bit. And don't you see that um like I have nothing against these people necessarily, but what they promote is kind of questionable. You see like they always talk about the same things in a different song, in a different beat, like Cardi B or Mega Stallion or 6ix9ine. You wonder why they just talk about these certain things that are very obvious to people who listen to their music, which is about sex, drugs, or, money. And there's not necessarily anything wrong with those things. It's how you use it, it's how you abuse it, and they're using it for an agenda. So that is what I believe. I really believe that there is an agenda, especially somebody who I used to want to be in the music industry a long time ago. And A lot of people, yes, music is connected to the spirit realm. So that means a lot of the people who get attacked in their spiritual journey by agents or whatever you want to call them, a lot of them are connected to the music industry as well. And that's what I figured out. Hey, Naomi Jackson. And when I started writing music, like I started getting a lot of like spiritual attacks from people and good at, some spiritual attacks. But the biggest conspiracy music is who killed Tupac. I did a reading on Tupac though. I did do a reading on Tupac. And so you could check that out. I don't know. You're the one that asked me to do a reading on him, a second one. But yeah, who killed Tupac? Like, hmm. All right. So let's see. Let me ask the cards something here. Is Cardi B, Mega Stallion 6ix9ine, are they puppets for the music industry? Are they promoting a dark agenda? I'm going to ask that conspiracy theory question. It's pretty obvious, I think. I'm not saying that people, yes, music does have a big influence on the minds. It really does. So I'm just going to ask Spirit, Santa Muerte, is Cardi B a puppet for the music industry? I think so, though. But let's just see what the cards say. Huh. I do see something interesting here. Yes, it's the Eight of Swords, and then you have Justice upright. So there's a sense of negativity and a sense of like a lack of confidence here. So maybe somebody here is not getting their justice in a certain situation or a certain deal that they had made. So when they join the industry, it may come off a little unfair. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Naomi Jackson. Yeah. I was just thinking about that. So something in the music industry is definitely unfair, unjust, and it's the cycle of negativity. So there is karmic energy going on there, deception, because air is about ideas, it's about writing, it's about, the way that you think, the way that you speak, the way that you communicate. So there's a sense of deception. Maybe there's a sense of, the industry lying to these artists about how it's going to be. And well, can I get a clarifier as to what you're trying to say about Cardi B with the justice card? Like about her being about her being a puppet? What is the justice cards trying to say about Cardi B? About her being a puppet? Is it true? I think so. Something about being unfair to the youth, right? Unfair to people who don't have control over, you know, I don't know how to explain that. It's like people don't have control over certain choices being made with their writing, with the way that they write, music writing. So they may feel like you either join them or you go against them creatively. It's like you're setting something on fire. Competition, rivalry, a need for flexibility. So yes, Cardi B is definitely a karmic. So you see like the Five of Swords, do one for X. They couldn't control him. That's why they got rid of him. Yes, that is so true. I did do a reading for X Tentacion, though. I did do a reading for him. So yeah, I get the Justice card. Something about it being unfair about um not being able to write, control your music writing to some certain extent. Um, but there's like some sort of the Justice card could also mean legal issues. So they have like a legal contract as well. Hmm. Authority figures that are of the law. Okay. So they're definitely dealing with authority figures here that are controlling the way that they write. Okay. Are there celebrities playing multiple roles? Like Juice World faked his death and now is playing the role of Lucky. X faked his death and now is playing the role of Nasty C. There's a YouTuber named Conscious X who keeps talking about that. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. So I definitely say the Justice card, other than it just meaning justice, and it was upright, I would think something with legal matters here. Something with writing and legal matters and contracts and competition. They probably do this for competition. That's probably why they sell out. Because they're like, shit, I want to be that top bitch. I want to be that top guy, you know? And so I'm definitely gonna make sure that I'm fire. With burning all you bitches down. And I'm gonna fucking be at the top and make this contract. There's legal contracts that they have to sign and have to. I'm getting my yacht for some reason to see if their heart is light as a feather. They want to test to see if their heart is light as a feather. And if it's not, then they got them. That is what I'm getting with that. Okay. So their celebrities playing roles. Okay, do one for X. They couldn't control him. Okay. Spirit, um, let me see. Let me see. Spirit was X Tentacion taken out by someone that couldn't control him. Was X taken out by someone that couldn't control him? Can I get it upright for yes? A reverse for no? Was X taken out by someone that couldn't control him for being a truther? I'm getting a yes. Oh my god, guys. Look at that. The death card. That's a yes. There's a transformation here, an unexpected change. But that's more the tower card. This is more of a death and rebirth. But the death card can also represent someone who had passed away. This is like a change, a transition. So I don't really think of course, he didn't expect it. So yes, somebody was mad at him, definitely, but I just pray for him and I say love and light to X Tentacion. And, I've had him in my dreams, okay? And he spoke to me. And he's very intense as a spiritual being. So I ask for the collective and those who are watching to protect this channel and to surround us with white light and love and to just, you know, bring just that good positive energy so that we won't attract any irritating negative energies. Okay. Can you ask the cards if Juice World went against them? Ask the cards if Juice WRLD was taken up for trying to help the youth. Okay. Was Juice WRLD taken out for trying to help the youth? Hmm. No, I think he was taken out by his drug addiction as well. But I'm gonna look into this because this looks shady though. The people that he just wasn't around a good influence, I think. But he thought that he was. There was good friends there, so he was partying a lot. He was drugging it up a lot, impatience and bad planning. So he was really addicted to something here. He had bad management with his addiction. But that doesn't mean that was he around shady people? Was he around shady people? Was Juice WRLD around shady people that had something to do with him being gone? I'm getting a yes. He was around shady people when he left this earth. So it wasn't necessarily a conspiracy theory in that way, but because he did have an addiction issue and he was partying a lot and he probably was drinking a lot and doing a lot of drugs and all that kind of shit. And it kept him imbalanced, even creatively. Um, the way that he expressed himself, like it held him back. It held him back. So that doesn't mean that there wasn't some shadiness in the relationships that he had. I think there was like some haters around him, some jealous people that were not happy that he was famous and they wanted to like take down his fame. They wanted to take down his fame and his recognition. The recognition that he worked hard for. So in that way, maybe there was people around him who were influencing him to drink more and to party more because they probably thought he was like naive like that. So, secretly there was people around him that wanted to take his place and didn't want him to have that place. This was like a wake-up call to some of the people that had did this to him, like influenced him in a bad way. It's more like they have something coming for that. What goes around comes around. This was an awakening. This was a wake-up call when this happened to him. So those people who are involved with, just hating on him. Hold on, my dogs want to go outside. I'll be right back. X didn't have an Aquarius stellium. His son was an Aquarius. I was just thinking about that, and then you said he had jealous haters right after. Yeah, I know. I think so, because he did have shady people in his life, though. So I'm not saying that it was necessarily like, I'm getting like an energy of like he was drinking and he was doing drugs a lot, but people probably didn't like try to give him good advice to stop all the time because they were probably just as bad as he was. They were probably doing that shit too. But at the same time, like, you have demons. Like, you know how he said in one of his songs that celebrities are demons or something like that. So, if you believe in spiritual warfare, you know that that stuff is real, Those spiritual beings can really cause problems and chaos in your life too. Oh, okay. That's cool that you guys know astrology. I like that. I know X is an Aquarius though. His son was an Aquarius. X didn't have Aquarius stellium, but his son was an Aquarius. His son Mercury and Venus, and maybe even his Mars, was in Aquarius. He had at least four planets. I don't know if it was his Mars or Jupiter, but he had one of them in Aquarius. Was he 100% down with the industry's agenda, though? I like to believe that he tried to help and he had good intentions. I did say that in the reading that he wasn't, I didn't really get an evil energy off of uh, Juice World. I did say that. I didn't say he was 100% all into that dark agenda, you know? But if you want me to ask, did Juice World agree with the dark agenda the music industry had? Did he agree with it? Let me get a clarifier. Did Juice World agree with the dark agenda of the music industry? Spirit, did he agree? I'm getting like a yes and a no. Did he agree with the dark agenda of the music industry, Juice World? I get money. You know, I don't know. I don't want to be rude, but I get like I'm not saying he's a sellout, but you get, he was focused on the money. Let's just say that too. He was making sure that he was going to get paid. He was weighing out his options. So it's like, at the same time, I feel like he was giving motivation to those people to the youth, He wanted the youth to stand strong. He wanted them to be strong and to feel worthy and courageous in whatever they were doing. I don't know if he was against bullying or anything like that, but he was definitely not about seeing, people being treated like they were weak. He was definitely not about that, especially those who couldn't fight for themselves. He believed in fighting back. But at the same time, he was in the music industry. So it was like, you see, like one scale is like, it's like he had one foot in one door and one foot in the other, kind of energy. He didn't miss, the old lifestyle. I think sometimes he didn't like the way the music industry was in that way, in that dark way. He missed being a kid again. He missed being a teenager and just remaining a part of his childhood and his innocence and feeling nostalgic. And he missed being at home, like feeling like he didn't feel broken. Like he didn't like feeling like he was in a broken place or in a broken home. And maybe even though, yeah, he liked his money and he liked his fame, and he knew what he would receive once he would give out. He's like, I'm giving out my work to receive something in return. So he saw it as a job. He probably didn't agree with it, but he still saw it as a job. But I think he did believe in, fighting for those who were probably weaker. He did believe in that. Like, X told and spoke a lot of truth because of his Sagittarius moon. Sag is the truth seeker. People have truthers and blunt people like Sag energy. Yes, that is so true. X, my mom is a Sagittarius, so it is so true that Sagittariuses, yes, they are, very blunt. I don't really care for this lighting so much or this makeup. So I feel like he was weighing his options. Juice World. He was like probably being convinced, to be a certain way in the music industry. And not necessarily because he agreed. He believed in standing up to the bully and those that were smaller and weaker and less fortunate. He believed in giving back to those that needed the charity. Not necessarily like with money, but like even with emotion, bringing back that love to people. So yeah, in a way, he was about doing right and giving back, in any way that he could, whether it was through his music, whether it was through his charity, or just talking to another person and giving them emotional healing, like speaking to them. Like, I don't know if he was an empath, but maybe he could understand things on that level. Because, a lot of artists are very sensitive. So yeah, in that way, he definitely wasn't one of those people that just like to necessarily, I wouldn't say he saw it as a job. So I wouldn't say it was a deceptive thing for him. And plus, he was a young guy. So he was still kind of maybe lost in his own way, you know? A lot of celebrities can be too. So I have these bubbles. Okay, X told a lot of truth. I feel that Tentacion, he was definitely a light worker. And, he was always talking about the New World Order. So, dear Perry, have you asked about Britney Spears if she's been under mind control and wants out of the cult? Wow. Okay. I love Britney. I really do. I did do a reading on Britney too. I relate to her so much in many ways. It's so ironic. Um, is Britney Spears under some type of mind control? Like, is Britney Spears spirit is Britney Spears under MK Ultra mind control? Like some sort of mind control torture program? Yes, she is. Britney Spears is definitely going through it. So, yeah, she is in some sort of mind control where, her mind is just taken over by some sort of torture. And I think that's why I relate to her, because I believe that because the things that I talk about, my attacks, have something to do with MK Ultra mind control as well. So that's something that me and Brittany have in common. We both go under that program. It's not a good thing. It's torture. It really is. So she really is going through something, in her life. She really is going through something in her life. That's why you see her looking all stressed out and worn out. Britney Spears is really going through something that they probably don't want us to know. Does she want out of this? Does Britney Spears want out? Does Britney Spears need to be set free? Does she need to be set free, Spirit? Britney Spears. Does she need to be set free? I think so, yes. This is the King of Cups. This is somebody who is emotionally unstable and emotionally manipulative and not loyal at all. Brings a lot of narcissistic, like emotional, like blackmail. Someone who is like, I love you one day, then I hate you the next. I don't know if this could be her lover or her father. Some male energy, you know, that is controlling her also emotionally, maybe saying things like, if you don't do this, I'll take this away from you, you know, knowing that they can trigger her through her emotions as well. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. King of Cups, that could be her lover, you know, because he does have a weird vibe, you know? So this is somebody that's like wishy-washy, not someone that's like trustworthy. They may be loyal to you, but they doesn't mean that they're like trustworthy either. Okay? Was Juice World ever cloned or under MK Ultra mind control? Guys, honestly, I do believe in mind control, MK Ultra, but I haven't even asked the question if cloning is real. If you guys have any links down at the bottom you could put on any legit videos on cloning, I would love to know, you know. But I'll ask, was Juice World ever cloned? Woo! Look at secrets. So there's gossip here. There's something that is being talked about behind someone's back. So this could be going on behind her back. You never know. This stuff could be real. Superficiality, ignoring your intuition. And ignoring your intuition. Superficial, harmful secrets. It means painful secrets, gossip, people talking behind your back, irrational behavior. So that's not necessarily a no. That could say that cloning is real, that celebrity cloning is real. And that, you know, there are some dark secrets that are going on with that. And this is including Juice World's question as well. If he is possibly under that program or those programs. So there are some very dark secrets behind celebrity cloning. And this is going on behind our backs. Like we're treated like we're stupid enough not to see it, but the gossip could be the truth. The gossip is just gossip, but at the same time, we have a hard time trusting our intuition on this kind of gossip. We have a hard time trusting our intuition with this kind of gossip because it's a secret that's never really been an easy secret to admit because it sounds wacky and of course it sounds dark. So clones could be a dark secret, and I'm getting a yes. I believe in cloning. Yes, a weird vibe, detached and very camera ready. Fake. Yes, you know, dear Perry, that is so true. Very fake, very camera ready, and she's it's sad because that's not the Britney I remember. You know, you could tell something's going on with her, and they're doing something. Tom McNaught, okay, Tom McDonald literally has a song called "Cloned Rappers." Oh my God. Thank you, Austin Ryer Shaver. I'm going to look that up after this reading. Look at the High Priestess card came out reversed, and that means harmful, painful secrets. So they're doing this behind her back. Plus, listen to Bend Over by Bob. He talks about how you have to be cloned to join the industry. He talks about blood sacrifice, pedophilia, and he also says that in the song. Wow. Okay. Thank you. You just confirmed that in the reading. You confirmed that. So the High Priestess card reverse, that's really what it means. So there are dark secrets going on in the music industry. And that is literally what I found out in this conspiracy theory talk. Once I got the High Priestess reversed, I knew it was a wrap because I knew that was also a card about secrets besides the Moon card. So that just means that we're ignoring our intuition about these people or places or things. And they want us to have our third eye closed, which is also our intuition, which is so hard for us to even trust because we're not even seeing with our third eye. And that is what the High Priestess reverse means. We're not seeing with our intuition the dark secrets that are, going on in those industries. He says the Queen of England got arrested, warrants for the disappearing of dozens of children. Then he says, do your research on the topic. The same time every year kids come up missing. He says this is the song. He says this in the song, No Wonder He Ever Blew Up. That is so true. Um, I'm gonna look that up because I think a lot of us who go through targeting and stuff too. A lot of the light workers and tarot readers and witches and people who are spiritual. You don't necessarily have to be in the same spiritual category, but you know what I mean. A lot of us we have certain supernatural abilities or certain talents that stand out sometimes. Um, and what if you want to call it the Illuminati, I was just watching someone called Nazir Ra, and he was saying, if they're watching you, that means you're a powerful person, you know? So it's like when you find your life purpose, you find your power. You tap into your power. And a lot of the times where you can find your life purpose or who you really are is what you used to love doing when you were a baby, when you were a child. And if you let that grow, that can become a magical thing. That can even become a powerful thing. And it got that intense with my journey that I myself had to deal with those individuals. And it's crazy. It's crazy because I know it's connected to the music industry and the kind of music that I write is very conscious kind of music if you really look at it. A lot of people don't like to listen to my music, but it is a part of my path. And it is a part of something that the Most High, God, Goddess, whatever you believe in, gave me. But I understand everybody has a different taste in music. But I put it out there anyway because I know Spirit wants me to, put my music out there. Tom McDonald is an independent artist and he has a song to trying to kill me literally. And the song says the woman's trying to kill him like he's even more outspoken than X. He holds nothing back. Wow, Tom McDonald. Should we do a reading on Tom McDonald? Let's get a clarifier for Tom McDonald. Okay. Spirit, can you give me a clarifier for Tom McDonald? The singer, the musician. Can you give me a clarifier, a signifier for Tom McDonald? Hopefully it's wow. Okay, the magician reversed. So he's definitely, are you talking, okay, is that his signifier? Is Why does he have the magician reverse though? Like, hopefully he's not an agent. Ace of Cups. Hopefully he's not a disinformation agent. Okay, but that's alright. Kind of like an Alex Joni. He even says how they do it. Like, you'll be shocked. This dude goes deep, literally putting his life on the line. You'll be shocked. Wow, I'm gonna watch that, Tom. I mean, Austin. I am going to do that. Tom McDonald. So, let's do a collective reading, and then I'm gonna call it a day. If you guys are new to this channel, please subscribe and like, share, comment. Anyone that I'm just going to do a general collective reading. I'm going to ask the energies, God, Goddess, ancestors, is there anything in here that wants to be said for the collective? The name of the song is Trying to Kill Me. Do you think he's an interesting plat though? Um, he got the magician reverse though. So that can be both things. It could be that he is telling the truth because a lot of agents can tell the truth too. You know what I mean? So they can talk like that. But it's like if somebody was really putting the industry on blast like that, they probably wouldn't even have a chance to. But then again, that's just what they say. But then again, he could just be talking about his energy representing the industry that he's in. So this is probably just the dark energy that he's around with having the magician reversed, which is ego, manipulation, being manipulative, so maybe he's around that kind of energy in his life more so than him actually being that for people in his songs. See bad planning, arrogance, egotism, pride, misuse of power. So he's probably talking about the industry being like, hey, this is the misuse of power. The people that I am dealing with in my career are arrogant, prideful, and maybe they even have this godlike complex where they're always having these plans where they think they're always above everything and everyone. So it makes them look like they have it all together, but they don't all the time. You really should do readings on him sometimes. I want to know what's up with him. Oh, yeah, I'll do that. So, right now, those who need this message, this is a collective reading. This is the winter card. Take care of your needs. So, those who are dealing with any issues, anything trivial in your life, let it wither away and let a season be a season. Let the winter be the winter and let yourself understand that some seasons are meant to be icy and cold and lifeless, and some seasons are meant to just be a new transformation. But this is the transformation that you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be taking care of your needs right now. So fuck the fuck boys, fuck the fuck girls, fuck the fake friends, fuck them all, and just do that. All right. Retreat and recharge. Okay. And then enjoy the growth of your rewards. So those are the three cards that came out. Introspect. Feel very in tune with yourself to go within alone and not having to feel like you need everyone to be in the journey with you. The journey is always going to be lonely sometimes, but you're going to be okay if you retreat. If you retreat and you say, you know what, it's time for me to meditate and focus on my crown and go within Maybe some of you guys are good at astral traveling or lucid dreaming or meditation. Some of you guys may need this because it's the only way that you can feel zen. Let your hair down and let your growth become something real. Go within so that you can see the fruits of your labors. So that's just 3 cards that came out. Let's see the story. Okay, you see the cycle. This is the first story. He said the industry worships Satan and said, "Let me give you a hint of the Illuminati symbols are the ones of the major labels use." That is so true. I believe in that. So, this is the story of this energy with these 3 cards. You got winter, and then you got time for you to hibernate. So, it's like winter season, right? So, winter season, and you need to take care of your needs. So, you need to retreat and go and hibernate and become the best version of yourself. I don't know if you guys ever heard of alchemy, but that would be great. When a season comes that way, that withers you away, would you rather wither away or bloom like the only flower in winter? Or bloom like the only flower in winter? Or be that cocoon, be that butterfly in a cocoon, so that you could see that the growth was worth waiting for, so that you can plant your seeds, that you did plant your seeds. You thought your seeds would not grow in the winter, but they did. But it takes patience and understanding and wisdom and introspection and time alone to really understand what you need and what you want. Okay. So that is what those cards wanted to do. Yes, that is so true. That is so true, Austin. Um, all of that is real, but fear, love, not fear. So can I get a collective message for the rest? If you guys are new to my channel, please hit the like button. If not, just help share, grow the algorithm. If you guys would like a more personal reading, hey dope boy, what is up? I'm just doing a collective reading. I just finished doing a conspiracy theory talk. And if you like I said, if you guys are new to my channel, just like the video. You don't even have to subscribe. If you want to subscribe, that would even be even greater. Blessed be and ashe. Some of you guys need to hear this. Make peace with your past. Don't let what's burning inside of you ruin your heart. Don't let what's burning inside of you ruin your heart. Make peace with your past. Thank you, dope boy. So you guys can meditate and reflect on that card. I'll leave that there for you guys to understand it as well. If you feel anything, if you feel any anger, happiness, pain, release it and let it be in the past and manage your time so that you can be the woman or man that you want to be now. That's what's going to make you happier. Working with the lower root chakras and sacral chakras are going to help balance this energy as well. Whatever has burned you, let it go. Whatever has hurt you in the past, let it go and make peace with it. Spirit, is there anything else that wants to come out for the collective? Angels, ancestors. Anything wants to come out for the collective? Wow. Look at confirmation. Burn away the past. And this is make peace with your past. Wow. So those are the cards that want to come out. Definitely something with the past here. And protection. This was in the back of the deck. Let me see if you guys can see this. Protect yourself. Surround yourself with white light and love. Guard yourself and shield yourself from negative energies that are going to destroy and dim out your light. Um, watch your back. Watch your back and protect your back. Watch, protect yourself from those who are attacking you from behind. Make sure that you have eyes in the back of your head. Make sure that those who are talking behind your back, you protect yourself from those that are talking behind your back. And surround yourself with just loving and healing energy and protective energy. Grow through that. Grow through following the light. Grow through following the light. So I'm going to pull out these meanings. It's like she's covering her face from something. So she's trying to cover herself from the past. But instead of like hiding from the past, let it burn naturally. Let it heal itself naturally instead of trying to run away from it or trying to hide from it. Don't hide from the world. It's like she's trying to look at something, but like there's another fire over there too. Like I don't know if you can see that. There's like a pole right there, and she's looking this way. She's like looking at her heart. She's trying to see if her heart is still there. So some of you guys probably have lost touch with your heart chakra and your sense of love. Some of you guys probably don't say I love you too much anymore. You probably lost hope in love. What gives you the strength to be able to continually share this wisdom? Um, a crazy life, being alone and just knowing what I want, knowing that I am powerful enough to create the reality that I want to see, even if people hate me for it. That's just motivation. Um, to know that, hey, you know what? Nobody's motivating me but me. So that gives me enough strength to know that if I can just do that, I can look back in my future and be like, damn, I actually did those things I said I was going to do. When people said that I would probably be too lazy to make this channel or whatever it may be. I just look at the past situations that I did poorly and I took those situations and I alchemized it and I became the person I wanted to be now. So, yeah, I have an important question. It's something I'm getting over, but I want to know if I'm right. And there's a reason why I feel this way around this specific person. I have an important question. It's something I'm getting over, but I want to know if I'm right. And there's a reason why I feel this way around this specific person. Okay, what is your question, Austin? Let's see. I'm gonna hop off very soon. I just wanted to, for some reason, I just wanted to do like a random chit chat today. As usual, but let's just read the Burn Away the Past cards. I feel uncomfortable around them. That is, why is that? Okay, I'll ask. Honestly, I hope the universe will give you amazing blessings. You deserve more. Thank you, dope boy. Yeah, it's hard work. Definitely. I'm gonna ask why Austin. I don't really like this person. I don't really like, I don't really feel like sharing my energy with this person. Like, I don't really feel like sharing my energy with this person. Okay. I'm gonna use this deck first and see. Spirit, why is Austin Ryan Shaver uncomfortable around this person? Why is Austin uncomfortable around this person? Why is he uncomfortable? Okay, Spirit, why is he uncomfortable around this person? Ah, you need to set you need to set personal boundaries, Austin. You feel uncomfortable for a reason. That is your intuition. Like, it's not a carefree vibe. Like, I feel like they're judging me or they're jealous. Yeah, cultivate love. Don't fight fire with fire. If you feel that that person is being a petty person to you, kill them with kindness, right? That's what this card is saying. With cultivate love. Do it out of love, not hate. Don't be a hater. You know, don't show that person hate or like, but in a genuine way. Be real about it. Do it out of love. Love, you ever heard that phrase called love your enemies? So that's what's even gonna make him more mad. And that person probably is jealous of you. That's confirmation right there, saying that you need to protect yourself away from that person because you. The reason why you feel uneasy is because you need to step away. You need to protect yourself and your energy. Don't share your energy with that person. That's what this card is saying. Protect your energy and just give them love and light and walk away. Don't be petty like they are. And protect your energy. That's why you feel uncomfortable. Oh, okay. See, that's why the love card came out. I was like, that is weird because it was like, if it's an enemy, then why? I mean, yeah, I understand you got to love your enemies. You need to put more love into the situation. If he lives in the house with you, this is why this card came out. But I can also read it for you too. It's saying like cultivate love. If there's no love there, make it work. I know it's gonna be awkward for you because you probably don't. A lot of people don't really talk like that nowadays. But you can be the one to break generational curse. Don't feel like you can't. And the universe loves that. The universe loves people, siblings in the family who break universal curse, breaks, that is the one that breaks the generational curses. So if there is no love between you and your brother, break that, break that curse. But still, if you feel like you still have to protect your energy, still do that. You know, don't. feel like just because you're giving him love, that you can't protect yourself from his bad vibes. Not necessarily because he's a bad person, but maybe he's lacking something. Maybe that's why he's feeling that way. Maybe he feels jealous because he has no love. There's something that he sees in you that he may be lacking, you know? So he doesn't have bad intentions towards me. I know. So maybe it's just all a scorpionic energy that makes me uncomfortable. I don't know. Because I'm a Scorpio sun and he's got a stellium in Scorpio. Yeah. I love me some Scorpios. Yeah, I'm gonna read this for you because it says you need love. And there needs to be love. Thanks, dope boy. I'm gonna read this for you and I'm gonna see what the cultivate love means. Love is building, love is budding and blooming and blossoming around you. The energies of new love helps all new things grow, not just relationships. The potential for love is limitless right now. All blocks and obstacles are lifting, and the way ahead is clear. Be confident and be joyful. Put good energy in this. Put a loving energy in this. Be pure. Make sure it's pure. Make sure it's real. Make sure that the relationship at least can remind you of how it was when you guys weren't at each other's throats or whatever negative energy is there. Try to make that your goal if you can. Because sometimes there are, things like spiritual warfare. So I don't know if that has something to do with it. So if it is, like, try that out first. See if the love thing works. Bring that love back. But if not, then, that's probably some sort of spiritual warfare. You never know. Because the enemy is always trying to get somebody, in the household. Does he have bad intentions towards me? Okay, well, you just said I understand that, but I'm telling you, you don't have to be super close. That's not like you see this. This is what you got to pay attention to what I'm telling you. Look at these cards. Look, I'm showing you what the cards are trying to say. This is why people are so afraid of love. You know, I need to make a video on that because it's like people are so quick to say no to that. I don't want to get close. I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with that. I understand you want to know that, and I will let you know. But it's telling you to protect your energy. You see the spikes on her back? She can't get close to anyone, but she's still giving love. You see that? Why would you touch someone that has spikes on their back? That's for you. Just because a rose is pretty doesn't mean that you're gonna go and pick it because you're gonna go and bleed. So yes, protect yourself, keep a distance, but still give love. There's nothing wrong with that. And yes, I'll ask if he's jealous. Is he jealous? Is he jealous of me or is he judging me? I don't understand why he feels this way. Okay, well, I'm about to cut this video off. If you guys want to do more readings, let me know. Email me or send me a comment. Is Austin's brother jealous of him? Is Austin's brother jealous of him? Or is it just in his head? Is his brother jealous? Is Austin's brother jealous? Try to see. Santa Muerte, is Austin's brother jealous? Is Austin's brother jealous? I don't know. It's like, let's see. Can I get a clarifier? Is his brother jealous? Hmm. I think he's lacking something. There's something going on with him, to be honest. I don't know if it's jealousy. I can't say that. It's like there's a disconnection. There's no love. There's no there's imbalance there. It's like somebody's being distant. Someone is like being cold and giving the cold shoulder, not really wanting to deal with emotions here. So it's like, yes, there's no love. I don't think okay. How does he feel about his brother? Can I get a message about Austin's brother? How does he feel about his brother? How does he feel about Austin? How does Austin's brother feel? Is Austin's brother a hater? Is he jealous? Is Austin's brother a hater? 6 cups. I honestly feel like I feel you also have a brother as well. Um, Maybe emotionally. Like he feels like unloved. He feels like you know, someone here is receiving more. Let's see. It's like it's more for him. He's refusing to learn. He's refusing to see something and to learn something. I don't know. Is he just that way with your parents? I just don't feel free when he's around. Oh boy. Huh. You don't feel free when he is around. Is he jealous? Okay, I'm going to put these all together. Honestly, I'm getting like kind of, yeah, there is, but it's like, is he just like this with himself, like with you? Because it seems like he has some internal emotional problems. Yeah, like he seems weird. Let's see. Is he jealous? Like I can't be 100% loose and just be. Oh, okay. Why is Austin's brother being a jerk? What is wrong? Can I get a message about Austin's brother, Spirit? Yeah, he is jealous. He's giving you a hard time. So I would say petty fighting, power struggles, and selfishness. Yeah, like I think yeah, he seems pretty down lately. Like he's jealous, but it's like in a way of like he's lacking love. He's not there's no union there. There is no union at all with a certain someone in his life. This could be you and your brother. This could be you two. And this is like you two fighting. Like there is like a pettiness. He is a petty person. He's being petty. So there could be a jealousy there. But I don't know if it's because of like, but it's more for emotional issues. I don't know if he thinks you're the favorite or there's being favorited in the household. I don't know what's going on. It seems like there's something going on in the household, some sort of relationship imbalance. So he doesn't hate me. He doesn't like hate me, or he just feels a lack of love. I feel like it's a lack of love. Yeah, it's more like a lack of love. Yeah, because I see someone being empty and depressed, like someone being recluse, someone being like not emotional inside, but kind of running away from them, leaving. It's like they're here, but they're gone in the spirit. Understand his depression. It's hard, even when he's a jerk. Yeah, he seems like he's going through something deep down inside. There's something that he's going through, and he's taking it out on you. So he's choosing to be petty. I don't know if he has any problems with authority figures or your parents. I don't know if there's some problems with them, but he's like a little hard headed with something here. Like he's unwilling to learn something. Like there's something that he doesn't want to learn in this situation. Maybe that's why it's hard for him to just stop being petty because he's going through something. This is how you guys need to be. You guys need to come together. But it's not going to be easy. But I think it's worth it, even if he's a jerk. I know how you feel. My brother's the same way. My brother is a Scorpio Sagittarius. He's a cusp. So, is there any other messages about Austin and his brother? Thank you, Dope Boy. Right? Austin and his brother. Is there any other messages for him and his brother? Adjustments are required. So what else? So there's definitely something here has to change. Like, I know how it feels because, I got into a fight with my brother and it got so bad that we both got locked up, you know, just from like physically fighting every week. It wasn't even worth it. You guys don't want to go to that point. Even if you guys don't want to be so close, you can still protect yourself from that energy, but still let the love conquer it, but you can still keep your own distance if you feel that's what your intuition is telling you. Feels like he's going through something deep within because still waters run deep here. And it's something with emotions, it's something with relationships that are affecting the situation. Okay. He has no love or just not enough. And you two are brothers, and you should not be doing that. Even if you guys have pride. This is what this card is saying. Yes, intuition. Honestly, you feel this way for a reason, and that's okay. Yeah, keep your distance, but in a loving way. Be patient with him, and the cards want you to work it out, even when you guys are at each other's throats. I don't know if you're a spiritual person, but there's ways to help that. So if you want to talk about that, we can. See Six of Swords. Yes, also keep a distance too for a while. Move away a little bit, you know? Yeah, keep your distance. But you give him like that sense of love where you can eventually come together. Okay. Well, maybe I should send you some like techniques that I do for my siblings sometimes. Even doing like prayer meditations and stuff. Like just meditating and just praying to spirit for your brother, it helps a lot. I know it sounds crazy to some people, but just like you don't even have to meditate. You can just, some people will like to call it spiritual warfare prayers if it's that bad. I'm not saying it is, but if it really is and you feel like you're being misunderstood, you need to send him some positive energy, or but like in a way where you can pray for him though. So you can rebuke all that negativity that's dwelling inside of him and be in the right timeline too. Yes, prayer meditation is going to help you. It may not like give you an extreme answer, but you'll start seeing the difference. So let's say you guys got in a big fight and you have to be in the house with him. I would suggest just going in your room and or walking out somewhere and finding a place to meditate and finding a place to connect and contemplate and connect with spirit that way, and just have a long conversation with spirit that day. The day that you guys may fight, have that huge fight. Or maybe don't even fight. You just want to. On a day where you just want to. Yeah, I'm not seen for who I am. Like I am with people. I really connect with them, and my ex-best friend who I fell out with 6 months ago. Yeah, I know I did that reading for you. It said that okay, it doesn't really matter what it is, Austin. If it's fighting, if it's not fighting, there's tension. Whatever you're asking, you asked for a reason. So whatever that problem is between you and your brother, you got to pray about it too. You know, you got to learn, like, get yourself into that energy, that timeline where you can, be like, okay, we may not be fighting, but there's still that weird vibe, and that's what you want to get rid of. So what I do is I use Psalms. I'm not a Bible reader. I'm a witch, and I use the Bible. You know, tension. Whatever it is. Like if you heard of Psalms, you can just use Psalms, even for magic. If you're not a Christian or a Wiccan, you can even do like get like a white candle and get some sage and write a little poem that has something to do with the situation, and make it a positive poem, kind of like a spell or a prayer, something like that. Light it over a white candle to represent protection, like I said with this one. with this card. This card represents protection. So I'm going to read that card for you. You get like a white candle and you just make a poem, make a prayer, and you read that like every day so that you can talk to spirit, you know, Wiccan, whatever you are. Use that as a prayer. If you don't believe in the Bible, if you don't believe in Psalms, use a poem, a prayer that you can use to as an affirmation, but more as a prayer. You know, like writing a letter to spirit. Write a letter to spirit about your brother. And put that over a white candle as you meditate. If you have a hard time focusing, you can focus on the candle. As you do that, as you practice that every day, and the more that you believe, you are going to get results with that clarity, that white light from the candle, that that prayer, that letter that you're writing to spirit about your brother is going to be answered. Okay. I'm just showing you what I do, so and it works. It may not give you extreme results, but if you're consistent, you can learn how to shift your energy. You can learn how to get in the right timeline. Like be on your alignment. Whatever you love, do what you love. Put love into the home. So that can also mean like do what you love doing. If you love writing music, if you love painting, whatever it is, be it a part of your alignment. You love astrology, use astrology to bond with your brother. Tell him, teach him, be his teacher, be his student. You guys fluctuate, be each other's teachers and students, come together that way. You know, you teach him what you know, he teaches you what he knows. That's another way that you guys can break that tension is opening his mind by teaching him the other side of life. Okay. Austin wants to know if his best friend, Dan, still misses him. Does Austin's best friend, Dan, still miss him? Does Dan still miss Austin? Does Dan still miss Austin? Huh. Okay, got the Justice card in the back. Yeah, I love astrology too. Um, I'm gonna say it's a yes, but it's like there's something here that is like he's not telling you. He's not telling you. Fear, commitment, unrealistic expectations. It's like he's thinking about the relationship, but it's like it's too much. So yeah, he does, but it's like he's hiding it and he's not showing it because this person could be going through something dark. So yeah, he does. He's just not showing it to you because he may be going through his own personal battles. But I think you might know. He wants to know if his brother hates him. I don't think your brother does. That's the thing. I don't think your brother hates you, Austin. I already said that. Like, people are not trying to listen to what I'm saying. I said your brother doesn't have anything. I think it's just his own personal issue. Okay? Like, serious. All right. It's like he's in a dark place. It seems like he seems overwhelmed. He has some things going on in his life. Okay? But there's a sense of balance and peace and reminiscence. It's like he's remembering. He still has a reminiscence. I don't think your brother hates you, but I'll ask again. I already asked. I mean, you want me, I guess you just want him to hate you. You just want him to be jelly. That's what it is, huh, Austin? You just want him to hate you, don't you? All right. Doom Shroom. Yeah, I can do another reading, Doom Shroom. I can do a reading, Doom Shroom. Um, it's like, how do I say this? It's like the universe wants to tell you about your brother. He's saying there's like a lack of emotion there. There is something going on in his head. There's something that he's trying to like he's leaving or he's trying to escape from in his mind. And because of that, it's like he's kind of hating the world for it. He's like kind of like he's in that energy fuck the world with certain people though. And you're one of his scapegoats. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, anyway, I don't think it's hate, but I'll ask again. Does Austin's brother hate does his brother hate him? Spirit. Does Austin's brother hate him? I see the two cups reversed. There's definitely a sense of wait, you know what? Look at that. Oh my god, there is something going on. He is like feeling some type of way about you, Austin. He feeling some type of way about you. He really is in a negative way. But the Ten of Swords is like making a decision even when it's the wrong one. It's like you just do what you got to do, even if it feels wrong. You hit rock bottom with this person. It's already gotten bad. You have nothing else to do but to just make the choice that still feels wrong, if that makes sense. So even if you feel like, you know what, it already is bad, I just don't want to deal with it. It's already been shitty. I've been done dirty, or whatever. But you have no other way to go but it's up. And even if you feel that decision is the wrong decision, if you feel like you can't get close to him, if you feel that you can't do that, do you have any other options? Do you have any other options with this person? Probably not, if it's that bad. So the only choice that you have is by making the choice that feels wrong, which is probably making a choice that makes you feel uncomfortable because it's hit rock bottom. It's gotten bad between you guys. It's gotten bad. There's no union there. Don't you see? There's no love there. I keep trying to tell you that. But yes, like there is like a sense of jealousy. There's a sense of like a dislike or whatever it is. There is a negative emotion towards you with this person. But you can either choose to make it that bad still, and you can still protect yourself. I don't know why you keep asking and saying that. Because Dope Boy is saying that I did not answer your question. So I'm trying to let you guys understand something. I'm telling you something so that the cards can speak for me. I'm not the one speaking. I'm just the one giving you the message through the cards. I'm just the medium. But every time I keep trying to explain that, you keep thinking that I'm giving you an opinion. Sometimes for a minute, but you keep thinking that I'm giving you an opinion. I'm just telling you what the cards are trying to tell you. I'm just a medium. Like, you want an answer that I can. Yeah, like you guys keep making it seem like I'm sorry, dude shroom. I'm sorry. Like, okay. Like, I'm trying to see, the thing about cards is that people don't understand. They're not always gonna give you what you want. They're gonna tell you what you need to hear. So the cards are telling you to protect yourself. Protect yourself. Like, yes, of course you can give him love. I'm so tired of people not listening to what I'm saying. Like, listen, please, and thank you. I'm just, it's a healing message. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad. I just, I'm trying to understand where I was not concise. You guys have to listen to what I'm saying. Like, I'm telling you, bring love, be protection. You want to be distant. That's exactly what it says. You can see it on her back. Don't you see those thorns? Clearly, there has to be a distance, but with love, because there is some problems here. Some haterade from your brother. The only way to go is to go up. Or if you want to go and eat shit, then go eat shit. I'm sorry, Austin, but it's the truth. You gotta go give him love. Okay, I'm sorry, Doom Shroom. I'm already up in this shit. You already bringing the ghetto side out of me already. I'm supposed to be loving light on here, not ghetto. No, I'm just kidding. I know, Doom Shroom. Cause, man, I'm trying to not make nobody frustrated. Okay, I'm gonna have to be specific, guys. I'm gonna have to be like love readings, or because you guys be asking me like these weird questions, like, when will my husband come back? Because he ran away 10 years ago and I didn't even know. And then, this, and then he cheated on me with a different girl. And then I'm trying to figure out if this person was doing this on the sidelines and she was writing that letter, all in the same one question. I'm like, yo, how about you just say, does he love me or does he not? Like, how did this become a Lifetime movie with one question? But it's okay. The more the merrier. It's all right. Sorry, Austin. Y'all are just getting multiple sides of me. I do astrological reading, like that. It's annoying. Oh yeah, I know. I want to do astrological readings too. I miss doing astrology. Can you guys guess my sign? Can you guess my sign? Do you know my ascendant or my moon or my Midheaven. If you guys can guess my sign, I will give you a free deck, probably. Ah, Pisces. How did you? What? Okay, interesting. Cool. Doom, gloom. I've gotten all those. I've gotten all those signs. But only one is right. Only one is right. And Austin, you were right. And Doom, gloom, I've gotten Sagittarius and I've gotten Pisces. I think because my mom is a Sagittarius. I love me some Sagittariuses. Pisces, I can see why you said Pisces. Virgo, I can see why you say Virgo, maybe because of the earth. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a reading where I'm like more clear headed or something. What is this? Again, like freaking an hour and 30 minutes. I was like here to just okay, Doom Shroom, what was it that you needed? Okay. I just had to answer Austin's. Oh, I guessed water by your face shape. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, like I do have that watery energy. So if you guys have any questions, in on any readings and stuff, just let me know. I think what it is, this is my first time actually like just doing tarot. I do tarot readings, but not like this. So I have to understand that certain questions have to be kind of specific in a certain kind of way where it won't be confusing. So, maybe next time I'll just come up with a list of questions. So, anyway, who is my most recent? Who was I in my most recent past life? What type of person was I? Why do you have so much? Thanks, dope boy. Um, okay, let's ask Doom Shroom. Who was Doom Shroom in his past life? What type of person was Doom Shroom in their past life spirit? What type of person was Doom Shroom like in their past life? A hard worker, someone who planted their seeds. Ooh, you probably went through a a shocking ending in your life. Something happened in your life. You probably lived you lived a stable life. You lived a life of maybe even prosperity. But let's see. Can I get a clarifier for Doom Shroom on the Six of Pentacles in his past life? Queen of Swords. So you were definitely someone that was, cold, calculating, someone with authority, someone who was like a warrior, someone who was like a fighter, like a knight, someone who was ready for battle. So maybe you were, it doesn't matter. People guess I'm a dude. You're a girl. It doesn't matter, guy or girl, because this is the Queen of Swords. You, the Queen of Swords. You are the Queen of Swords, man. You that bitch. You that woman. You the boss. You a boss ass bitch. That's sorry. That was just how the Queen of Swords comes to me as a past life reading. So you possibly had a tumultuous relationship in your past life with a past life lover. You probably went through something with your money situation because you had stability. So you had money. You were a goal setter. You made sure that you lived a great life back then. But because of that, there was more money, more problems. You definitely had romance in your life. And you were probably somebody who had authority. Maybe in your own life, I get like Xena the warrior princess energy because that's what the Queen of Swords is. Someone who is like a fighter. I get like Jonah Arc energy. So I don't know. Like, were you in an energy where you were around some sort of war? You know, some sort of battle? But I'm guessing you were probably somewhere in like a writer or someone who was intellectual, someone who could have been like the way that you argued was like a great lawyer, like you stood up for the right things in your life and you didn't let nobody bully you. So you were definitely somebody who was cold, calculating, authoritative. You were like not someone to easily mess with. You're very smart, very intelligent in your past life. In the position that you were in, it was a very, you took a very smart position in your life, in your past life. Maybe you were even a beautiful woman. The Queen of Swords also is like a very beautiful woman. I know it sounds crazy, but past lives are real, so don't judge. Yeah, let's see. The Hierophant, a teacher, someone who was very wise, someone who was able to get people to look up at them, someone who was very well educated in what they were talking about, someone who, yeah, like you have a very boss energy. So, anyway, someone who was like an old soul. So, you're probably like an old soul, someone who just can captivate the minds with what you spoke of and what you taught into this earth. You were probably like a philosopher, somebody who had a deep philosophy about life, very wise and ancient. Someone who didn't always use their heart, but used their head, but still had romance. Maybe a humanitarian, someone who had hope and brought hope into life. I, you get that Aquarius energy. I get that Aquarius energy. So yeah, oh my God, it is cold. So yeah, long reading. I am sorry, guys. My phone is about to die. So I am going to do regular videos after this. I'm sorry it got so awkward. So yeah, blessed be.